Por favor. From home. This is the 5th installation of this series live stream here, and I'm excited to be playing with you tonight. I'm excited to play for you. I'm excited that you're on the other end and listening. Please tell your friends, and let's get it started, shall we? Let me go ahead and thank everybody involved as we wait for more people to join us. I want to thank Trent Fields, my manager and my partner in crime when it comes to getting all this taken care of. Jake Wheat, thank you so much for all that you do for this platform, for us to be able to get through to people. I'll go ahead and say Van Fletcher, Bob Mitchell, my band, Roy, Jesse, Adrian, Kiko, and who am I missing? And Richard Arp. All right, well, here we go. What do you want to hear? Where are you listening from? What are you drinking? I know everybody's, trying to, it's springtime. It's a time of renewal. We're getting out of our habits or getting into new ones as far as quarantine's concerned. How's everybody doing with that? Everybody okay? I mean, how's your mental health? How's your physical health? I know I've been eating a lot of fried potatoes, because I got a skillet and I seasoned it. I had a girlfriend one time, years ago, that washed my skillet in the dishwasher. And I had that skillet for about 12 years. Moving on, I'm not bitter. Hit the like button if you can hear us. Let us know where you're listening from. And Stoney LaRue here saying thanks again for being part of this installation. Number 5 of Kicking It From Home. Let me go ahead and start out with a song. If there's any request, I'm going to be able to see it as soon as it pops up. I lied. Trent's going to be able to see it whenever it pops up, and then I'll be able to sing it for you. So please let me know what you want to hear, okay? And in the meantime, this will go out to Bob Mitchell, who's pushing all of our radio and media with the helps of the team. This is called Message in a Bottle, and this is our single right now. Thanks for listening. Thanks for being here. Sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. She left a message in a bottle on a table by the door. I know she knew I'd find it there. I woke up wanting more, and now I know it's high time that I turn my life around. Message in a bottle, walks to lay the bottle down. Got a little too crazy last night. Somehow our good times ended up in a flame. God knows I've never hurt her. If I did, I can't call. So I know she's got good reason giving me a wake-up call. A message in a bottle on a table by the door. I know she knew I'd find it there. I woke up wanting more. Now I know it's high time that I turn my life around. Message in a bottle, wants to lay the bottle down. And I know it's hard time, but I turn my life around. Her message in the bottle wants to lay the bottle down. Her message in the bottle wants to lay the bottle down. Thank you so very much, everybody, for listening to that. I appreciate it. That's song number 1 out of the boat. Trent's behind the camera tonight, helping me out. Say hi to Trent, everybody. Hi, Trent. If you guys want to hear anything, Trent's going to be right there looking at the camera. So let me know if you want to hear anything, okay? Please and thanks. What are you drinking tonight? Tito's for me. Tito's and Dr. Pepper. Ever tried it? Don't knock it till you try it. Make sure it's super cold, though. I should have a coaster on this piano. It's 1928. You don't care. I got this piano for $500 on my Next Door Neighbor app. If you don't have it and you live in a community, as opposed to you lucky ones who live out in the woods, lucky, by the way. Did I say you're lucky? If you live out in the woods, you're lucky. Okay. For those of you like me, I rent a home here in Oklahoma City. I got this piano for $500 on a Next Door Neighbor app. It's a Baldwin parlor piano, and 1928. And it used to be in tune whenever I got it. I mean, but you know, you go Jerry Lee sometimes on some new stuff. Don't play this with your boots. What's next? You guys want to hear anything? How about I go back a little bit and sing a song that I wrote with Scott Evans a long time ago. Scott Evans is one of my friends from Tulsa who we met a long time ago in Tulsa. We wrote this song. I'm trying to think. It was after we played together. A place called Fishbones. Anyway, I like this song. I'm gonna send this one out to the Birds, Lance Bird, Bart Bird, and family. Every time I see Lance, he always sings this song to my face. Love an answer. And so, this is for you, Lance. Love an answer. I ask you this question. It's not necessary, just suggested. You love me, do you want me? Do you kiss me when you hold me? Further I get down this road, closer I get to you. It's tomorrow now, and I'm on my way. Son of man is coming up with the day. My baby's no doubt he's driving just as fast as he can. Further I get down this road, closer I get to you. The song I'm singing I get to you. Oh, like a song, sing itself. Don't try too hard to find it. You'll catch in all the stones. Find it hard to realize that further I get down this road, closer I get to you. The 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 answer. Ask you this question. Something like that anyway. It's been a long time. I like that song. You guys like that? I enjoyed playing it for you. Wrote that with Scott Evans from a band called Medicine Show. No, not Old Crow Medicine Show. Medicine Show. The Medicine Show. Brad James. Oh gosh. I'm trying to think of the organ player's name who went with the Toadies. Bucket Allen, is that his name? And a couple other, Donnie Wood on the bass guitar. Some of them formed the Organic Boogie Band later. And anyways, Tulsa Blues, man, you can't beat it. Groove blues, you know. All right, moving on. Does anybody have a request? Do you want to hear anything? Or anybody? I can't hear you. What are you drinking? Where you from? It's fishing season. I went fishing the other day with my kids. And I caught a bass this big. It was this big. I mean, caught it on a rooster tail. Went on the other side of the pond and caught a bluegill the same size with a little Carolina rig and a sparkly blue lizard. What are you guys using around these times? You crappie fishing? Are you wildlife fishing? You trout fishing? I know my buddy up in Minnesota went fishing for some muskies, and I believe he caught some of those. And let me know what you're thinking. I wish I could talk to you. I wish I could see you guys. I miss you so much. All right, well, let's get back into it. We have a request there, Trender?
You got several for Everything That Glitters and Us Time.
Everything That Glitters and Us Time.
Crystal Eyes.
Crystal Eyes, yeah, from Scott. Okay, let's do Everything That Glitters, you want to? And then we'll do the Us Time and then Crystal Eyes. Saw your picture on a poster. Cafe out in Phoenix. Guess you're still the sweetheart of the rodeo. As for me and little Casey, we still make the circuit. On a horse trailer and her birthday came and you never even called. I guess we never crossed your mind at all. Sometimes I think that you ways to ride out with your rhinestones and your sequins, with the sunlight on your hair. Know the crown will always love you. And someday I'll come and know everything glitters. not go. Old Red, he's getting older. And last Saturday he stumbled. But you know, I just can't bear to let him go. Ooh, little Casey, she's still broken. And she started asking questions. There's certain things a man just doesn't know. She still asks about you all the time. And I guess we never even cross your mind. Sometimes I think about you, the way you used to ride out with your rhinestones and your sequins, with the sunlight on your hair. Though the crowd will always love you, to be I come to know that everything that glitters is not gold. Everybody said you make it big someday. I guess we were only the way. Sometimes I know you're gonna know the cost. 'Cause for everything you win, there's something lost. Then sometimes I think about you, the way you used to ride out with your rhinestones and your sequins, with the sunlight on your hair. Though the crowd will always love you, so me I come to know everything that glitters is not gold. It's not gold. Thanks for listening. Old Blue was in the picture a little bit, and that's my doggie, Staffordshire Terrier. My oldest daughter, Avery, picked him out, and paid $100 for him. I've rescued a lot of animals throughout my life, and I think he rescued me. He's a good one, man. He's a real good one. He doesn't know a stranger. You know what I mean? He's one of those kinds of dogs. Well, Venmo or something like that. PayPal. Stoney LaRue Music on Venmo and PayPal. If you want to send money or tip or something like that for what you hear, that's fantastic. I'd appreciate it. Also, just to let you know, I do cameos now on this app called Cameo, and I can give you personalized messages. So if you want to go to that, see that. A lot of my other buddies do it too. My girlfriends and guy friends. Hit the like button if you can hear us. Tell us where you're from, what you're drinking, and what do you like to listen to? Are you kind of glad this Corona thing is, you feel like there's this waning, W-A-N-I-N-G, this waning sense of, okay, well, we're on the backside of it now, aren't we? We're on the backside of it. But then, God forbid you read the news and see second surge or something like that coming. But just be careful and be mindful. That's all you've got to do. Pay attention. Don't be a dumbass. You know what I mean? Wash your hands. Be respectful of other people's space. I think this is probably where that came from in the first place. You know, introverts are by nature more healthy, are they? I don't know. Maybe not in the mind. Definitely in front of people. What do you want to hear now? Us time. Is that right? Time for a little us time, y'all. You look good in that dress. I love the way you done your hair. Yes, girl, I'm impressed at the whole sight of you standing there. I got a night, a special night planned for the two of us. I've taken the time to find a place where we can laugh and love. I'm missing you, having a drink, shooting a breeze, just been around you, and a joke to make you smile. Needing some me, acting a fool, just trying to impress you. It's time for some of us time. I know you like it here. Baby, I love it when you let us. Just a little champagne on ice. Just both the mood. I got a place just down the road where we can watch the sunrise. After a night of loving on you, I love that look in your eyes. I need some you, having a drink, shoot the breeze, just in around you, and a joke to make you smile. Need some me, acting a fool, just trying to impress you. Baby, it's time for some of us time. I'm losing you, having a drink, shoot the breeze. Baby, just being around you, joke to make you smile. Used to be acting a fool, and I was just trying to impress you. It's time for some of us time. Baby, it's time for some of us time. It's time for some of us time. You look good in that dress. The way you've done your hair. Sorry for the buckle scratch there. I was thinking about us time and how many people need that us time, you know, in the middle of singing it. So that kind of got me misconstrued. My mind wandered for a second in that. I apologize. But it is pretty amazing being together too much, being together not enough. What's the right and wrong way to do it? To be easy with yourself. to make yourself comfortable. Less to do with ego, right? More to do about everyone else. Sometimes that's a big problem. But here's to those us's that believe in it. All right. What's next, folks? I'm not sure if Trent's birding the mouse to a song or just telling me he loves me. What's Golden Shackles? Is that
Crystal Eyes.
Oh, Crystal Eyes.
Yeah, we've had Golden Shackles, Feet Don't Touch the Ground, one chord song.
Right. Okay, Crystal Eyes. Steel Heart, Crystal Eyes. I don't really know the actual name of the song, to be honest with you. I'm lost in translation at this point, but I remember singing it for eons and eons. Send this one out to Don Ashby tonight. Don, I hope you're listening. Listen to the rhythm of my boots as I step upon your stairs. Listen to the rhythm of my soul as I sit back in the chair. Helplessly I stumble straight down from the sky. I realize it would take a steel heart, keep breaking on the weight of your crystal eyes. It would take a steel heart, keep breaking on the weight of your crystal eyes. Midnight shout and slow Sunday mornings. Well, I remembered my mama's warning. Learn how to live with love will pass you by. Leave you so lonely in the blink of an eye. I realized it would take a steel heart to keep breaking on the weight of your crystal eyes. It would take a steel heart to keep it breaking on the weight of your crystal eyes. Yeah. Sipping home to the alley, I still feel you going well. But then helplessly I stumble with this pain I cannot describe. I realize that it would take a steel heart to keep breathing on the bit of your crystal eyes. Take a steel heart, keep breaking on the weight of your crystal eyes. Weight of your crystal eyes. Weight of your crystal eyes. Well, that'll bring a tear to a crystal eye. Dad jokes for days, in case you were curious. I tell you the joke about the number 288, but it's too gross. It's a math joke. Sorry. Again, I'm a dad. What we got next? My dog's playing with stuff all behind me. You can grab him if you want. Come here, Bubba. Introduce yourself. Blue, come here. Come here, introduce yourself. Say hi. Come up here. Come up here for a second. Say hi to everybody. You got your leash in your mouth. Okay, well, that's not going to work, is it? Let's just do it like this. We'll take that away. I know it's not your toy that way. I love you. Say hi to everybody. Okay. You said that. He's normally not that camera shy. Okay, buddy. Okay. Where are you listening from? What are you doing? What are you drinking? Where are you right now? What's the weather like where you are? It's springtime here in Oklahoma. One of the great things that I love about Oklahoma is that you experience the seasons. You know, you have spring, summer, winter, and what's that other one? Autumn. How many of you said fall at home? I want to be honest. Yeah, it is fall. It is fall. So I just had a birthday. I just turned 43 years old. So I know Blue had a birthday too. It was in February. Okay, seriously, dude. It's kind of my time right now. You can get your own Facebook. Anyway, one of the wonderful things about a revolution around the sun is that how can I put this? We're as unique as everybody else. You know, our minds work better on a bigger spectrum. We work better as ants, you know, and so individually we have ourselves, but it's so hard to feel a part of something bigger sometimes, isn't it? You feel so separated and alone. Well, you're not. Get out and people watch. You'll find out that you're just like them if you try to find it. All right, some more songs here. This is what you hired me for, isn't it? What we got here? Trent?
Feet or one chord, maybe?
One chord, Feet Don't Touch the Ground?
Yeah, you know, a whole bunch of those.
Let's do Feet Don't Touch the Ground and then go into we'll kind of meld into some smoother stuff. Sound good to y'all? Brandon Jenkins wrote this song. Love Brandon. Talk to him a lot. I remember when I was you, big city boy, small town blue. Place seemed so small to me. I was used to the boulevard. When I saw you, felt so hard. Now I never wanna leave. I'm here forever. We got whole life, all night. But I pray on the next star I see tonight. We'll lose this thing we found. You by my side, I can do without the city lights. Fly too high when you're around. don't touch ground. Things I've done, the places I've been, they just don't compare. Look, I'm in, would it be so loud ever seen? You'd have told me a few years back I'd be still here. This place I'm at, I'd say that you love them in a dream. So I'm here forever, we got moonlight all night. Put a pray on the next star I see tonight. Never lose the thing we found. You by my side, I can do without city lights. I find somehow you're around, baby. Feet don't touch the ground. I can live without city lights. Somehow you're around, baby. My feet don't touch the ground. Look, my feet don't touch the ground. Look, my feet don't touch the ground. You're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine, you're mine. Thank you, Brandon Jenkins. And at the last part, Taylor Swift. I know. I had to pull that song, man. It's such a cool song. Well, what y'all think? What do you want to hear now? One chord song, you say? What they said? Well, good. Because I was just thinking that myself. What was the guy's name? I said when we were kids. I'm in my 40s now, so the guy that used to have the puppet moose. It's Mr. Something, I think, or Dr. Something. And they had ping pong balls that would fall out of this guy. Anybody? Bryce, do you know who it was?
Mr. Kangaroo.
Mr. Kangaroo. Captain Kangaroo. That's what it was. Doctor Kangaroo. Nice to meet you. That'd be good. All right, one chord song. And then after that, I'd like to prepare Bryce and get him all nervous because I want to get Bryce to sing. Bryce has helped a lot. A couple of gigs open up, private party, social distancing kind of stuff opened up for us. One down at Aubrey and Angela's place, Two Frogs Grill. And so thank them for that. And so we really practiced our social distancing that night. And that was our first time out, so everybody had to. And then the next day they were opening for food, so it was kind of a good practice to keep, people in certain situations. So that was really neat. Thanks for that opportunity, Aubrey and Angela. Really appreciate that. Bryce, you're coming up next with me, and we're going to sing a song. Is that okay with you? You bet. All right. Also, a good shout out to Petey. Petey's here. Guess what Petey brought? Ice and Tito's. My man. My baby, she talks softly. My baby, she found out you catch more flies with honey. I know the whisper than a shout. My baby, she don't scold me. No, she don't like to fight. She knows a little secret how to keep me home. Let that all right. She likes it sweet and easy. She likes simple things, sunsets and dewy mornings, and the way my guitar rings. We like to sing together, harmony all night long. She don't need no flash or fancy. She loves the one chord song, one chord song. All night long, it's never wrong. One chord song, all night long, it's never wrong. rock solid. My baby, she found out you can't smoke fire with me. Well, this than a shout, one chord song. Well, my baby, she don't stole me. No, she don't like to fight. She knows a little secret. I can't be home at night. One chord song. All night long, keeps me wrong. One chord song. All night long, it keeps me wrong. Right on. Woo! I think I broke a nail. Or sheared one. Thanks for listening, you guys. Man, that was fun. Kind of got lost in there. Did y'all? You like that? What are y'all listening to? I mean, I like that Grateful Dead and Bob Dylan and Tom Petty and Traveling Wilburys and, you know, my Nashville friends, Ryan Beaver, you know, Casey Twist, Mondo Signs, Randall King and all them. My buddies Wade Bowen and Randy Rogers just released a new album as well. Hold my beer and watch this. I'm not sure which volume it is. I think it's 2. But I think that's really cool. And also, I think today is Kevin Fowler's birthday. So happy birthday, Kevin Fowler, my brother. How are you doing? I like in this song where he goes, I never met an Okie that I didn't like. I love that part. Because I haven't either. Now I'm going to introduce my buddy Bryce Ellis to you folks. He's from Yukon, Oklahoma. I don't know originally. Are you from the Yukon? Come over here and say hi to the folks, would you? Sit next to me. Here. There's a chair. Thanks, Trender.
You know, I was born and raised in Yukon, but then I graduated out of Yukon, Oklahoma.
You did?
Yeah, we ended up moving my junior year.
You graduated?
Barely.
My goodness.
I know, so lucky.
That makes one of us. I have a great time with Bryce. He's been on. I've known Bryce for now, I don't know, a good while, 10 years.
Yeah, good 10, 15 years.
Something like that. And he's not only a huge fan of the music scene, but he's also well educated. Manny, he was a professor of HVAC, which is air conditioning and refrigeration, which is kind of a big deal. We were talking earlier about his military experience. He's an 8-year vet, and he had spent some time in Stillwater there, and he did spy. We were talking a little bit about Fort Leonard Wood, Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri. He's like, so which barracks did you do boot camp in? Was it the new barracks or the old barracks? I was like, not 10 land. And, you know, I was like, and it kind of was a weird thing, and I don't mean to make any negative connotations or anything, but I was in the boot camp right after Timothy McVeigh. Isn't that weird? I mean, I felt the energy too, man. I swear to God, I felt the energy. I know you're not supposed to swear to God, and I apologize, Lord, you know my heart. But anyway, Bryce and I have known us each other for a long time, and he's one of my greatest friends in the world. I consider him a brother. And I'd like to, what song you want to sing, brother? Enough about me talking.
Well,
what do you think?
We can do the Steve Warner.
Yeah, leave him out of this.
Yeah, leave him out of this.
Yeah, that's a good one. Steve Warner, we're huge fans of Steve Warner. Gosh, I can't wait till you guys hear him. I'm just going to go ahead and shut up, and we're going to play this Steve Warner tune. Is that cool with you? Okay. All right. Now let me make sure this is in tune. Because I'm sorry, you guys have to tune this. Thank you, Bryce, for giving your time today.
Thank you for this opportunity. Here in the dark alone, three of us again. You and me are lying here with your memory of him. You say I've lost my mind. You say that every time it's more than jealousy. I know you're holding him just as tight as me. And I beg you just one time, leave him out of this. Don't throw it all away for somebody that you miss. I wish you could want my love as much as you want his. Make love to me tonight. Leave him out of this. Reach out to touch your face, pull you next to me. We're as close as we can get with someone between. You say I'm dreaming this, you haven't seen it since he said his last goodbye. But I know you're seeing him, you close your eyes. And I beg you just one time, leave him out of this. Don't throw it all away for somebody that you miss. I wish you could want my love as much as you want his. Make love to me tonight. Leave him out of this. Oh, make love to me tonight. Leave him out of this.
All right, man.
Oh, yeah, thanks, man. Appreciate
Good
that.
job, dude.
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
I told you he was good, you guys. I told you he was good. Thank you for joining us on this, Bryce.
Thank you very
Appreciate
much,
that so
Stoney.
much. I'm gonna play you guys one more song, maybe two. And again, thank you, Bryce Ellis. Is that where you're going by?
Yes.
Bryce Ellis. I mean, you don't ever know. Is it a three-name thing or you putting in the middle? You never know. But what a great guy. I mean, he truly is a spirit of Oklahoma. I mean, we live here at the crossroads of America, and to find a golden heart like he is very few and far between. So good to know you, my brother. Thank you for being a part of it. This next song is called Oklahoma Breakdown. Heard of it? I didn't write it. That's why I said it like that, kind of. Actually, I was just kind of trying to be coy and funny, but sometimes that turns out as egotistical and stupid, and I don't mean to be pompous. So to clear everything up, my friend, Mike Hosty, wrote Oklahoma Breakdown. I went to the deli and asked him one time, whenever I heard this as I walked in, and I remember it very vividly. I walked in with Travis Linville, and I remember saying at the end of that song, "Hey man, can I record that?" He said, "I'd be honored." And that turned into the #1 song in Texas in 2007. Isn't that wild? The irony. The irony. Whether it is nobler in the minds. Hamlet? Nobody? Okay. Here we go. Here's a little bit of Oklahoma Breakdown. It's Friday. I'm so sorry I didn't say this earlier. Happy belated Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. If it wasn't for us kids, you wouldn't have nothing to do. Bad joke. I love you, mothers. Thanks for being you. Well, it's Friday, and we're tore up. Going down to the river in the back of Fred's truck. Remember one time you said it was alright. Let's go juice down by the river tonight. All you see is laid down, and I gotta get you home. Your mama don't like me and you belong. I asked you a couple of times, you said it was alright. Let's go move around a little bit tonight. Just tell me that you love me. It is true. I don't want no one, baby, if I can't have you. It's Oklahoma Breakdown. Sure got you crying. So let me tell you that I love you one more time. Hey, baby. Let me tell you that I love you, baby. One more time. Well, it's Friday, and we need to start getting tore up here. Leaving the river in the back of Fred's truck. Asked you a couple of times, you said it was alright. Let's go move around the river there tonight. Just tell me that you love it. Oh, if it's true. I don't want no one, baby, if I can't have you. It's Oklahoma Breakdown. Sure got you crying. So let me tell you that I love you one more time. Just tell me that you love me. If it's true, baby. I don't want no one if I can't have you. It's Oklahoma Breakdown. Sure got you crying. So let me tell you that I love you one more time. Let me tell you, yeah, baby. Make sure you hug her, him, or the dog, or whoever right now. And I love you, mama, baby. One more time. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna be hugging my tortilla and Televita. It's my comfort food. Woo! Oh, stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, you guys! Stop it! Stop! Thanks for letting me be the Jack Turkey. I appreciate that. I wanted to thank a bunch of people and play you one more song, if I could. I'd like to say thank you once more to Trent Fields, without whom I'm not certain we'd be able to do this. Thank you again to my band that is entailed of Kiko on the bass, Jesse on the guitar, and Adrian on the drums. Thank you, Roy, for being our lighting designer and engineer. Thank you also to Richard Arp, who is a fantastic photographer and cotton engineer, merchandise salesman. Thank you, Rick, for what you do. We love you. Petey, love you too, brother. Man, always a great friend and a good person, and show up willing and ready to help. I always love that about you. You're a good friend. Bryce, thanks for showing your face tonight, bro. Appreciate it, man. You're a hell of a guy. Van Fletcher, thank you for getting me out of debt. I appreciate you so much for your knowledge, your wisdom, and your direction. You're a great spirit in a world full of bad ones. Thank you for being you. And a special love you to your family, the Fletchers. Bob Mitchell, Brandy Reed, Jake Wheat, big hugs, my friend. Big hugs. You're so integral to what we do daily to get the world to listen. And so thank you for what you do. All you fans that we wouldn't have anybody to talk to. Are you out of your mind? Thank you so much for listening. I got one more song for you. It's called Look at Me Fly. I also want to say thank you to Frank Liddell. And a special thank you to Leanne Womack to introducing me to Frank Liddell. This is a song that I recorded called Look at Me Fly with Mondo Signs. And for now, I bid you adieu. And I hope to see you again soon. And I love you. If no one's told you today. Tell me how was I to know that the dust in my soul was there for a reason? The reason it won't show could be rust, it might be gold. It's out of my hands, on with the show. Price that already bears my name. Gotta get there first, before it gets claimed. I call on you, and I find the time. Promise I'll wave goodbye. I am above the water, ain't twice. It's been a long way down. I catch you in the next sunrise, comes back around. And I should have told you I was stuck in 9 ways, past the white flag light. I'm above the water now, look at me fly. I'm looking at the devil standing in the roses staring at me. Where you wanna go, son, take me. Don't weigh yourself down, stir up trouble, you know I'll be around. Call when the money's not right. Kiss you goodnight, take a look around, make yourself at home. Take a deep breath, baby, you'll be stuck in my ways. Past the white flag by. I am the water now. Look at me fly. Yeah, I'm high above the water, never think twice. It's been a long way down. Hit you in the next sunrise. Who's back around and around and around? I should have told you I'm stuck in my ways. Past the white flag by. High above the water now. Look at me fly. Look at me fly. Yes, look at me fly. Look at me fly. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, friends. Thank you, family. I'll see y'all again on the 6th installation of Kickin' It live from home. I'm Stoney LaRue, and for now, I bid you adieu.